What's that? It's your boy Tim Wall Buckner. You watching Nolazine TV? You heard, man.
And do you feel that our culture is represented across the world accordingly?
It's not accordingly. It's represented, but not accordingly. And when you say when accordingly mean in a proper manner, which means we are out there doing it. You know what I mean? They got a new tax turbo, I think it is, commercial that I like, but I don't love because it's not us. It's other people. Yes. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what they do. See, and see, they rather not deal with us. See, they rather pay us and then keep us, you know, our mouth closed and then do it themselves. When y'all got millions. You feel me? Y'all got millions. Come on. Break us off. Let us get our little shine on. You know what I mean? But if you feel like we're going to say something, put it in the clause, but we can't say nothing, we'll be good. You know what I mean? But we're not representing accordingly. We're representing because we know that's us. You know what I mean? We know that's our type of music. But when you say accordingly, no. Because if you wanted to be accordingly, then put one of us, or put a real shaker, a real New Orleans second line, or a real New Orleans ass shaker is what you call it, in it, and then boom, now we represent it right because we got somebody that's holding the city on our back.
Now share us with a little bit of history about how you feel about the Mike Jones and Hurricane Chris using your song dropping Gimme 50 as if it's their track when it's really yours.
Well, they didn't use it as if it's theirs because they brought it. You know what I mean? Okay. When you buy something, then what? It becomes yours. Mm-hmm. And I loved it. You feel me? I got me a pretty good check. And then when you think about business, it gave me my first opportunity to have my own business. Like you got other companies out here that doing wings and all that, but when you go back and you do your research, I've been doing this. You know what I mean? So that gave us an outlet to know that, you know, our music can make it. You feel what I'm saying? That's another thing that they don't understand. Like I had my chances, you know what I mean? Buck out, you know, I'm out there. You Google Mike Jones, go to YouTube. I did me, you know what I mean? So there's no ill will towards that because they could have did it on their own and didn't have to tell me nothing. Now we trying to fight in court, trying to get the judge to decide if it is or if it's not. So they say, look, we know we got this from you. You know what I mean? And then little do people know Hurricane Chris did it himself first, and he was hot. You know what I mean? He was doing the clap song and all that, and for him to remix my song, I said, oh, they hearing me. And then boom, then Warner Brother came, Mike Jones, and that's what it is. So no ill will towards that. I love that.
Now this year we lost the bounce legend Freedia Weeby. Tell us how had his death affect you the most?
Well, because he was one of the last ones fighting for us. You know what I mean? You had him going to City Hall. You had him doing things to make sure we stand for what we supposed to stand for. You know what I mean? Like I tell, look at Weeby, I'm charging them $1,000. But they stupid, you get 2,000 out them. You feel me? He was giving it to you. He was telling you how much you work. You feel me? Some people was devaluing us. You know, you can go to some artists, they're like, oh, that's all you took, oh, that's fine. But him, he was giving you that hope. You feel what I'm saying? He was out there fighting. You know, it ain't like he was the one standing with Drake and Wayne and all them. Like, man, do this for me. You know, if I do this song, man, you gotta put me in the video, or you gotta fly me down to LA. Let me come to the billboards. You know what I mean? And so we saw that. Especially this time and age with social media. See, when Dropping Gimme 50 came out, you didn't have social media like this. You feel what I'm saying? Now you got social media, so we more exposed to what we can do. And with we being able to be on stage with Drake and going to the billboards and all that, that's what we lost. We lost a piece of hope. You feel what I'm saying? And which is, we'd have come back, you know, time healed all wounds. But at that time, he was the one fighting. I mean, he went to City Hall and shot a video. You know what I mean? He in the, you know what I mean? Certain things there. What is y'all doing? You know what I mean? They let him do it. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what we lost. We lost a piece of hope, and he was one of that was fighting for us.
What was your most memorable time you had with Freedia Weeby?
Oh man, years ago, man, when I started the skating ring, I had Magnolia Shorty, I had Sissy Noble, I had Freedia on the show, and I was trying to get Weeby, and at the time Weeby said, man, fuck, I charge you $1,500. I'm like, man, $1,500, man. So what I did the show, didn't put him on the flyer yet, nothing, and then guess what? He still showed up. You feel me? He came through the door, say, fuck bitch, you know how to still do the show for you, bitch, I'm still rock this bitch for you. You feel me? Got on it rocking, I still showed him some love. So the memorable moment is that skating ring moment, you feel what I'm saying? Because that's what you call a friend, that's what you call an associate. You feel what I'm saying? You don't want the people that they gonna down talk you and they not gonna support you. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't put him on the flyer and do nothing, but guess what? He still showed up, rocked out, and did his thing. You feel what I'm saying? So definitely the skating ring, the airline skate thing.
Now, where did you get your name from?
Man, I got my name from, one time we had this song called Get Your Drawers Out Your Boot in the same tone. It was the 10 Walk Project. And we was running around calling these little girls, telling them get their drawers out there, but it became a song. So somebody told Jubilee I wanted to perform, and then he introduced me like that. He said, we about to bring up 10 Wall Bub. And that's how I got the name, DJ Jubilee.
Now let everybody know, what is it that you actually do?
Man, I do everything except sleep. I do it all. I'm just an entertainer. When I started out as, I was acting, doing movies, plays, and skits and stuff like that at school. And then, like I said, when we did that song, Get Your Drawers Out Your Hood, it made me a bounce artist, I guess. I don't know. And so I do it all. I'm just an entertainer. I don't want to say I'm a rapper or actor or nothing like that. I'm just an entertainer. So.
What else drew you to the music industry?
Oh man, I was excited how Jubilee performed. I like the Simon Say type. Every time he was saying do something, they'll do it. He said first you wiggle your leg, now it's time to give up. Then they start wiggling their leg. He'll say pick your leg up, do the AI. When you say something, you do it. And at the time, it was more about a call and response type, deal or whatnot. So I was excited. I was happy that that he can get the crowd involved. So the crowd involvement really what blew me away to make me do it more.
Now, how did you begin getting called Boobak?
Oh man, there's a lot of that messy stuff that happened on the internet. So they got this little dude I call my son. Call him my son. And his child, our child. There's a little baby for both of us, and the baby, called me Bubba. And so I was Bubba, yeah.
Okay.
So like the babies like to repeat everything. You have to be. You want me milk? You want candy? You want bye. Your dad, mama. And so every time the baby see me, Bubba. And so I was telling the world, what the baby was calling me, and then the world started calling me Bubba after that. So I got it from our little child, our little baby.
Now, when you say our, who is the other guy, the other man, the other father?
Oh, my son.
What's your son's name?
Lil Buck.
Lil Buck?
Mm-hmm. Lil Buck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you are known to be a very good father. Tell me, how many children do you have?
I have 6, 3 boys and 3 girls.
Okay, and how many baby mothers do you have?
1. Well, 3, but 1. I have 3. Not 3.
You have 3, but you acknowledge 1?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Now, with that being said, what new business ventures do you have involving your children?
Oh man, I have a place called A World for Girls. In fact, just today alone, I was driving everywhere. We have a dance competition, and my girls love to dance. They got me into this dancing thing last month, where they do the little skits and the cheers and stuff like that, just like the dancing dolls. So I said, since I have their own business, I'm gonna give them their own show as well. So I'm putting on a competition in honor for them. So we got a dance competition coming up. February 29th, so y'all pull up.
That's beautiful. Now, it seems like much of your personal business will be blasted on social media. Like, how did this happen? How did it start?
Just for me telling the truth, coming from the heart. They have a lot of fake people on Instagram, on social media, period, and I always see it, and they'll tell y'all a story, make y'all believe it's one thing when it's really not like that. And I was tired of that, I was like, if I'm gonna be in front of these people's face and I'm gonna give them a story, I'm gonna give them the real story. And it really came crying out because, like, I'm a really good dude, and every time I do something, I say us, we. So when I put on, I don't put on just for me, I put on for everybody around me. But then when they have people in my circle or people who used to be with me become selfish, that ticks me off, And I just like to, bring that to the front line, because I know I'm not the only one going through it. I'm the only one that displays it and tells it, but that's how it started happening. So my life became a part of social media, and so everything that happened, I'd rather put the truth out there, because if something happened, they're gonna find out anyway. So I put it out there before the tabloids put it out there.
Now, how do you manage to separate your family business from the personal side?
It's always like, ain't no separation. It's all the same. I can't separate it, because it's real. My family business is my business. It's real. There's nothing fake, nothing scripted, none of that. Whatever happens, happen. What I learned is you can't cry over things that you can't change. You feel me? But pay attention to things you can't change. You know what I mean? So my life is real. You know, I don't fake nothing. You know, anytime somebody like try to beef with me or something, I let them beef. I let it all add up. Y'all keep doing y'all. And then, but when I do get a good few hours to go off, it's over with.
Now you done got your blue check and now has been verified on Instagram.
Yes, indeed.
And you have been sharing that for a while as well. Tell me how that came about and what should we look forward to through your platform?
Well, I mean, I should have been verified. I mean, I've been doing this, you know, since '99. You know what I mean? And the world know me. You know what I mean? I love my city. Let me say that first. But sometimes you have to get out your city to see success, and that's why I'm in Houston every week. You know what I mean? Like I said, I love the city, but and there's another thing too. They always see me, so they're not gonna really support like somebody who never seen me do. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, sometimes you have to get away from the norm. You feel me? And that way things can really digest and be the way it should be. So when I got away and I started doing my shows, my resume became bigger. You know, so it wasn't that I'm just doing shows in New Orleans. I'm doing shows in Houston, Dallas, Atlanta. You know what I mean? Now I got this platform where I have 113,000 followers. Now you got people from all over following. So boom, verify this young man. Boom.
Now you were stating, tell me, how do you get blocked from lives on Instagram? Like, what can you do to make this happen?
So if you post somebody else's picture and they report it, depending on how the picture is viewed, then Instagram will determine if they want to block you or not. Last month when I was doing a little battle, it was me versus my son. I uploaded a picture of him in his butt, you know what I mean? And somebody reported the picture. And when they reported the picture, boom, I wasn't able to go live again. So they starting to filter, you know, what you can do and what you can't do, you know, on Instagram. So I got blocked by showing my son's butt. Yeah.
And where did you get that from?
From our baby mama. Yeah, I got it from our baby mama.
Oh wow, now that has been a lot of controversy. Like we're talking about with baby mama drama and you with Trelly and Roll or whatnot. What are your relationship?
It's season
just like
4.
with these ladies.
Yeah, this season 4. I don't want to talk about them. I ain't no relationship. Okay. Let me tell you this. And the reason why I'm saying that, now maybe if you'd have called me a few weeks ago, I would have said something. But I'm at a point where I realize that, you know, those people don't have the best interest in my life, in my business. You know what I mean? They don't support me. Like, I literally have to pay them to post a flyer or something like that, but we got a child together. Like, they'll post somebody else, and I'm not mad about what they do with them, but it kind of bothers me that y'all see me out here grinding 24/7. And yet you don't even have to ask me, and I don't have to ask you. If you see me doing something, oh well, that's my baby daddy. Let me go ahead and post that on my page. You feel me? Because the audience you have is because of me anyway. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I made you, but the people that, you know, so if the people see you support me, then they gonna support. You feel me? You know, you got certain people that they're gonna be team this person, team that person. You feel me? I'd rather it's team us than the team separate anything. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, we still gotta communicate in some sort because we got a child together. So that's why I started to say season 4. You know, I love to say season 4 because I want to be respectful to them this season. You know what I mean? And the way I can do that is just not mention them and not have nobody else mention them, because I have a sense of humor. You know what I mean? And I know how to speak to make people understand things, right? But if somebody misinterprets it to them the wrong way, then they're going to assume that I said it the wrong way. So I'd rather not say nothing at all. So the relationship is there's no relationship. I just rather just keep moving forward, because I found out that, you know, I'm better off doing me alone, you know, because ever since I split and got out my relationship, it's just been nothing but success. So
are you in an actual relationship right now, or are you single?
Both.
Yeah. Can you explain the difference in between that?
Because, like, you know, I'm in a relationship, but we never say we boyfriend and girlfriend. You know how that happen? You know how you talk to people and you don't ever say we go together or nothing like that, and then it just be happening or whatnot.
It's just the vibe.
Yeah, just the vibe. Yeah, it's just the vibe. You know what I mean? That's it. You know, we just rocking out.
So this is like your LaBoo thing for right now.
Yeah.
Like no title is on it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure she got little boyfriends too. You know. So but we ain't tripping. I like it this way though. It's better, you know. But it ain't no disrespect to her either. You know what I mean? Ain't no disrespect where I'm doing nothing in front of her. Shit, you know, I just whatever happened. I think when you rush things or you force things, they been breaking. now you gotta try to repair and all that. You know what I mean? They say don't break something that ain't fixed. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So you know, that's what we had.
So Buck has a Valentine's for this month.
Man, yeah.
All right, so look, tell me this now. I know you were saying about your son, but now are you and Flipset Fred are in a feud? And you know, tell me how did this come about? There's some people that don't know how this all started.
Man, who?
Flipset Fred.
Oh no, we ain't feuding. That's done. I put that fire out. Ain't no feud. I'm feuding with my daughter's business. You know, I'm trying to get the paint on the wall. I'm getting the floors down. In fact, I'm trying to get a consistent crowd at my bar. You know, I'm from uptown. You know, and guess what? I went against the grain. Even though I know I'm from uptown or whatever, and I'm not from the West Bank, I still went over there and opened the business because I like challenges. You know, win, lose, or draw, I'm in it. You know what I mean? I'm in it for the long haul. So my battles is pretty much to, you know, let my kids know that, you know, without whoever's supposed to be in your life, your dad in your life. You know what I mean? And that's that. And there's no disrespect to your question, but I think in order for me to move on and me to progress in doing what I'm doing, I'd rather not even answer that, because that question was one of the reasons why there is no love in hip hop in New Orleans. You feel what I'm saying? And so for the record, because I feel like I prolonged and I held that long enough. I see there isn't gonna be a show, so I can just let the people know that that's the reason why. You know what I mean? And so I'd rather just not even speak on. If she won't speak on me, that's fine. But this my time to shine, and I can't give him no air. You know what I mean? So there's no beef.
Yeah, that's understood. That's understood. Now, what you're talking about love and hip hop. Now, you know, Mona Scott Young was just here in the city this weekend for the second line and for the Sidewalk Steppers. You think she should still have this in mind for love and hip hop, or not?
All she needs is me. The rest of them gonna come like flies, man. Who else? Man, how many males in New Orleans got a blue check? Straight males. Me, I'm the only one. Ain't nobody else got no blue check, man. I'm not. They hate to admit it, but I mean, I'm the hottest dude out here. I'm the hottest in the city. It is what it is. It's no beef saying it. You know what I mean? Ain't no beef. I don't do like the rappers do it. I know I'm you know, just giving like who else? Man, I got when you get Buck, you got so many flyers gonna come just because they won't be a part of the shit. You get it? Fly shit. So once you get Buck, you got everybody anyway. You know. Now if you talking about people outside, and then you'll go get your Juvies and you know your other people like that or whatnot. But if you looking at they say bounce, you know, well, you know, I feel like no shade to a Free. I feel like Freedia show could have helped us. You know what I mean? Freedia's a good friend of mine, but I felt like when Freedia did the show, Freedia didn't invite none of us, which could have kept her show going. Because it's not just about Freedia. It can cut away from Freedia and go to your Buck, your Kinos, your Hot Sizzles, your Keedy Black. There's a lot of us. Nobody had a special appearance on the show. It was nothing about us. I mean, for whatever reason they had. But I feel like that outlet that Freedia had was the perfect outlet for us, because that was the only outlet for us. There was no other outlet, you know what I mean? And I feel like if I was in Freedia's shoes at the time, then my cameras would have been following me like, look, this big Freedia got this going on, you know what I mean? This Kino, you know, and that way when there's enough of Buck content, we can go get content from everybody else. You feel what I'm saying? Because nobody want to hear about the same person forever. You know what I mean? And that's why my show that's why you keep hearing about Buck, because you got different flies keep coming, and I swat some of them, but the rest of them I start stepping on them. You dig? So the ones that I swat, that's the ones you'll hear about. You know, when people try to beef with me, I just swat them. You know, nobody. You know, you can say whatever you want, nobody gonna hear you, because you don't got as many followers as me. But if I feel like I want to make some noise on the internet, I'm gonna go get my little son. You know, come here, what you see, you know, boom, 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 sit them down, and put them in the corner, and then that's it. But the only outlet we had, and see, a lot of people keep their mouth closed to their opinion and how they feel. This is how I feel. This is no shade, nothing towards, no anger towards Freedia. My opinion, you know what I mean, was that the only outlet that they had in New Orleans was the Freedia show, and Freedia should have put some more people on the show, and the show could have kept going, and it would lead to. And then Freedia could have became a producer. Think about it, because now I got these other people, you know. But hey, I guess that's just my feeling.
Now, as of today, who do you feel are doing their thing right now in the bounce music?
Who is it? I mean, you got people coming and going, cause like they come in with one songs and they leaving. So,
As of today, who's hot right now to you?
Viney is hot. Yeah, Viney got a song. I like Viney. At first I couldn't stand Viney because I was in a relationship and like all Viney songs is about cheating and all that kind of shit. So I was like, man, Viney, you don't get the fuck. I used to pick with her, she pick with me. But now I'm single, I love that shit. You know, she got a song, Hit They Big. You gotta share like, yeah, that's right, Viney. You know, bring it up. You know what I mean? So right now, Viney, you know what I mean? But let me tell you the difference in me and everybody else. The difference in me is I was always about coming together. You know what I mean? I don't care if we had beef or you pretend you want to be. I was always about trying to make us come together, do a show. You know, I was always about unity. You know what I mean? And I'm real. And what people don't understand is I get a lot of hate and a lot of dislike because I am that guy that can get it done. And I'm the guy that gets it done. And then other people be like, damn, how Buck is able to do that? Oh, you fucking with Buck on some shit when y'all don't have no reason to beef with me. It's just that jealousy, that envy factor that's coming out. You know what I mean? So, yeah, right. And then Keno got a new song. You know, he on a song with Lil Wayne, you know. But besides that song, his song, Kicking Flavors, is hot. You know what I mean? So, Keno and Viney.
Now, in the bounce music, who do you feel was actually overlooked by the people, like in some of our legends or artists that you felt was dope that people just didn't shed light to?
Oh, a lot, but I'm gonna name three. I'm gonna name Partners in Crime, Miss T, and Jubilee. Oh my goodness, those was the trendsetters. A lot of our music pretty much came from them. You know, Miss T was the female factor, the free your mind, and she was that R&B singer. She was giving me that feel. Partners in Crime was that group. Can't go slim, can't I bump them? But then Jude was that man. You know, Jude was that one person, you know, that was really getting. Jude was DJing and performing and telling you to stop, pause. So definitely, when you look at male, you say Jubilee, female, Miss T. When you look at the group, Partners in Crime. You know what I mean? I mean, everybody else had their thing, but my top three, as far as being overlooked, will be them because those, they got a catalog. You know, you got other people that got hot songs. Don't get me wrong, but when you say catalog, you won't think about multiple songs. Like let me throw myself out there. Like, you know, you got 10 more buck, you got Faster, Drop and Give Me 50, St. Thomas, 55, Where's the Boys, Make It Jump, Dick in the Back. Catalog. You feel what I'm saying? So Jubilee, Partners in Crime, and Miss T definitely are the top three that I'll say was overlooked.
How quick is your comeback from someone trying to play with you on social media?
Oh, I'm like a snapping turtle. But like I say, I don't snap at everybody because you can't entertain everybody. They stay having people coming after me, but I don't entertain it because that beef that you want ain't our beef. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why I'm still be able to be here, still living and still be relevant because I know what battles to pick. You feel what I'm saying? I know what's harm, what's harmless, what's harmful. You know what I mean? And I go for the ones that's going to give entertainment, going to give content to the people. Because I'm for the people. You know what I mean? I don't want to entertain the fake pages and the negative and the people that just live with worries in the world. Fuck them. I can't. You know what I mean? I want the people that's going to laugh when I come with pin pocket. You see what I'm saying? That's what I want. So if that person can give the people entertainment and we can give the people content, I'm with that all day.
Tell me about your new club that you've been promoting on social media.
Yeah, so it's the bar. It's not a club. It's the bar. It's called Woldis, and it's called We Own the Expressway. It was called it was gonna be the wing thing, Wings on the Expressway. But when I got the building, there was no kitchen or nothing, and I didn't have time to build out a kitchen, so I replaced the Wings with We, and so Woldis stands for We Own the Expressway. You know, it's the bar. After Mardi Gras, we're open 7 days a week. We got poker machines and stuff like that. 3700 West Bank Expressway. And yeah, man, y'all pull up to Woldis. You know, we doing seafood on Tuesdays. We doing steak on Wednesdays. And, you know, I'm just trying to make my name on the West Bank just like I did uptown.
What all other business ventures you have currently that we should know about?
Oh, I have two that let y'all know about that later. But there's a restaurant, this guy, he want me to invest with him, and I advertise on my page a lot. But the main two things is Woldis and my daughter's business. You know what I mean? My daughter's business is my everything. Every day I get up, that's where I'm going at. Like today, my whole day was dedicated to them. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm always vocal about my kid's mother, because y'all see me out here, y'all see what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Y'all got it easy. And like, I go to working on my daughter's business, and it's coming from the heart. Like, I go to working on my daughter's business, and then next thing you know, my daughter's calling me because they're on their way home. Now I have to stop doing what I'm doing for their future to come and, you see what I'm saying? When, if the children at school from 8 to 3 or whatever the case, then just put them in something where you can go get them afterwards so you can help me help them. You see what I'm saying? And so that's why I give my all to them. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of things people do and say that don't get to me. Once my kids was old enough to understand what was going on, I was straight. At first I was worried because my kids would come home, Daddy, this one say that. They know how to handle it now. So now, as long as they understand, they know what's up, that's it. So the only thing I'm promoting right now is a world for girls. There's 2 sides to the building. There's a hall side, and on the other side we have a nail salon, massage, and then also a beauty salon. Yep.
That's beautiful. Now, what should we look forward from you next?
This show. This show. That's it. This show. It's coming.
Now tell us where we can find you on social media and all other platforms for everybody who don't know.
I'm only on Instagram. I ain't got time for everything else. I'm sorry. Instagram _10WallBuck. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at. Y'all, trust me, y'all know where to find. Somebody gonna tag in something that not happening. Oh, girl, Buck done did this, girl. And guess what? Everybody coming. Last night I was doing something on Instagram and I was just joking, and the numbers was low, and then I did it, and then all the numbers came. You know what I mean? And so trust me, word get out quick. You feel me? So Instagram at _10WallBuck. That's where y'all can find me. If not, y'all pull up to Otis. Oh, also I'm in Houston, man. I'm in Houston every weekend. Shouts out to the Bourbon Street family, man. Shouts out to Polo, Dag Like Polo. Shout out to Bryson. You know what I mean? And see, it's all about staying relevant. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gotta have a single soul at Otis, which is fine. But I can go to Houston and get all love in the world. It balance it out. You feel me? And that's what you want to do. You want that balance. You feel what I'm saying? So either way it goes, something gonna pay for something, and that's how it go. And then a lot of people, you know, they be want you to have a crowd right then and there. I'm not the type to go around and get groupie type people. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of groupies, they want to follow whoever they think is hot. That's fine. Y'all go do that. I don't want that, because that comes and goes. But when it's real, and that's all I'm gonna say.